We're about to go under the sea. 20,000 leagues under the sea, to be exact. So I just finished reading 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea by Jules Verne. This book came out back in 1870. So I read the book on a Kindle, so I don't have an actual book to hold up. So instead, I will hold up this copy of Finding Nemo. I got my copy of 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea for free on the Kindle store. I should start out by saying that 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea does not mean 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, but more 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. What I'm trying to say is it's an adventure of 20,000 leagues in distance rather than 20,000 leagues in depth. A league is a measurement. It's like 3.4 miles. So the book is told in first person from the perspective of Pierre Aronnax, I think I said his name right, who is a French biologist. The sea monster has been terrorizing ships throughout every ocean. It's believed to be a massive narwhal. Aronnax is invited along with Conseil, his faithful servant, to go on an adventure to hunt down and find this mysterious sea creature. Right as they're about to give up hope on ever finding the sea creature, they stumble upon it sleeping one night and decide to attack it off guard. Little do they know is it's actually made out of metal because it's a massive submarine. The submarine turns around and attacks the ship that they're on, sending Aronnax, Conseil, and Ned Land, a harpooner from Canada, overboard. They spend hours lost swimming around in the ocean until they find safe haven upon the back of this floating island. This island is the submarine that had attacked them. They're invited on board this submarine called the Nautilus, and it's captained by Captain Nemo, hence Nemo. The Nautilus is way ahead of its time. It actually ran on electricity rather than steam, as many of the other seafaring vessels did in its time. Captain Nemo has also come up with a way for people to be able to walk on the bottom of the ocean with very primitive diver suits, kind of like scuba gear. I would relate what Jules Verne did with the submarine and with the scuba gear as what we are doing today with science fiction about space travel. We're envisioning these spacecrafts and these spacesuits that will allow us to travel to worlds unknown to us, which is exactly what happens in 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. The adventure that Aronnax goes on is amazing. It's a dream come true for him because he gets to study the ocean from within the ocean. They go to many different landmarks, many of which are real, many of which have been stretched just a little bit to add to the adventurous nature of the book. I had to look up a few times to see if this was a real life thing or just something that Jules Verne came up with for this book. There were actually a few parts that actually had me really tense and fearing for the lives of the crew on board the Nautilus. I won't go into any more spoilers than that. There were some spots where I couldn't physically put the Kindle down because I wanted to keep reading to make sure that they actually got out okay. I absolutely loved this book. It's moved up to one of my favorite stories of all time. The only gripe that I had is that Aronnax, being a marine biologist, likes to talk in technical terms about fish. So a few times I had to actually go and look up what some of the words meant. Jules Verne did such a good job describing everything in detail that you really didn't need the illustrations to help you visualize what you were actually reading. It takes you and it immerses you in this world that even today, with all of our technology, this is still an amazing story. Remember, if you liked the video, please like and subscribe if you want to see more. If you guys also read 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, leave a comment below telling me what you thought of the book. I'd love to read your responses. But until then, I will see you later. Take care.